Well, thank you for your interest in the leadership of NAB and participating in this new virtual election. I think it's a fascinating process and shows us how we can implement technology to be able to hear from our members. But for those of you that don't know me, I'm Jonathan Thomas, who is running for treasurer of NAB. A little bit about me, my story kind of begins in the mid 90s when my mom, who was a long-term care nurse, came home with a book about that thick and said, Jonathan, here's the regulations for a nursing home. You should study them. You'll be a nursing home administrator one day. Never in my wildest dreams did I even think that I would do that, much less I even ran from it. But nevertheless, gravitated back into it, was licensed in 2004 and took my first building at that time and have been in a building ever since. The interesting part is just a couple of months after I was licensed, I was teaching a class in leadership as an AIT, or for our AITs in North Carolina. And the executive director at the time asked if I would want to be on the NCRS panel to review education. I had no clue what I was signing up for, but I thought, hey, why not? Let's jump in and give it a shot. And then a couple of months later, I was asked to fill in for an item writer who was unable to make it to an item writing meeting. And I thought that would be a one and done thing. 18 years from then, here we are running for a leadership role within NAB. What an amazing 18 years it's been. I've seen changes. I've seen chairmen come and go. We've even seen a change of presidency from Randy Lindner to Michelle Graycheck. And one thing remains the same as NAB has always been an outstanding organization and continues to do so, not because of any one person, but because of multiple people that volunteer and give back. I've been asked many times, Jonathan, why do you want to run for treasurer of NAB? Well, one thing is I'm passionate about the organization. I love NAB. I love its volunteers. I love its purpose and what it does and the needs that it fulfills for its member services or boards. That being said, I was elected in 2010 to help manage a county of more than 250,000 people. We had a $350 million budget. I was appointed by the Board of Trustees to the Hospital Board of Trustees and then to the Finance Committee. And through all of that finance development and budget development, one thing was for sure, it sure was easier when we were transparent and we treated other people's dollars just like our own. I think that holds very true with NAB, and those are the values that I would be bringing if elected. One of the things that I'll always take from NAB is the friendships. I've been very blessed to meet some amazing professionals within this organization, and many of them have become very close friends. So I would be honored, to say the least, to be able to get your vote and to support. And I can assure you, if elected, we will provide as much transparency and accountability as possible when it comes to the finances of NAB, all the while keeping one thing front and center, and that's our member boards. That's our customers and the ones that we serve. Thank you.